Thank you for joining us. My name is Javier Delgado. I'm an attorney with Carpenter, Hazel, Delgado & Bolin, a law firm that provides legal services to condominiums and homeowners associations throughout the state of New Mexico. I am co-presenting today with my colleague, Vicki Sears. She's the Vice President of Customer Relations for AAM LLC, a management company that provides professional management services to condominiums and homeowners associations throughout the state of New Mexico. This information is not intended to be legal advice, but is considered accurate as of the date of its recording, May 30th, 2013. This is the second in a three-part series of the risks of failing to comply with the recently enacted Homeowners Association Act. And in this video, we will be discussing the risks in failing to comply with the owner record requests as required by the law. Let's talk about those requirements. Homeowners associations in New Mexico have always been subject to the New Mexico Nonprofit Act, but the recently enacted New Mexico HOA Act includes specific requirements and provides more guidance. Specifically, associations are required to disclose to their owners upon request all financial and other records of the association upon request, and they have to do so within 10 business days of that request. The association is not permitted by law to charge a fee for making the records available for review, but is allowed to charge a reasonable fee for copies. The list of documents that association owners are entitled to, and this is not not exhaustive, but it's just intended to be demonstrative, are governing documents, membership list, the budget, current contracts and insurance information, the designated agent's contact information, as well as meeting minutes for the last 5 years, including records of action taken by a committee for the last 5 years. Also, the current assessments, financials, and the most recent financial audit or review, if any. And now Vicki will be sharing with us her perspective as a management professional.
It's very important with the recent passing of this legislation that the management company as well as the association have a policy in place. So upon receipt of this notification for records, there is a timeline, obviously the 10 days, however, that can be communicated to the homeowner, giving them options of when they can come in and visit the office to review the records. The other thing that's important is that a reasonable cost for the copies be established. Use the best sound judgment, business judgment that you have to make sure that it is reasonable so that no one finds us in contempt of the legislation because the costs were too excessive. Oftentimes it is a good idea to have an employee of the management company or the association sit down with the homeowner, making themselves available to answer any questions, as well as to make those copies that the homeowner may request. The other thing that would be crucial is whenever possible to provide that information via electronic means, whether it be through an email, so that it helps keep the costs down, because obviously we want the associations to appear transparent, and by withholding the records or charging exorbitant charges, it makes it appear as if there is something that is being hidden.
Thank you, Vicki. The legal risks in failing to comply with the law are, well, the 10 days goes by pretty quickly, and there can be disputes about what a reasonable charge is. And so, as Vicki mentioned, it's something that you need to think about ahead of time, and you want to work out with your management professional and have the board look at. Also, boards oftentimes struggle with dealing with confusing and ambiguous requests. It's not always clear what people are looking for, whether the documents they've received meet their criteria, whether they're acceptable to them. Also, what if the information that's requested is not on the list? How do you deal with that? These are all questions where you're going to want to reach out to your local attorney or management professional. If you have any questions that you feel like we can help you with, feel free to contact Vicki or myself at the contact information listed on your screen.